Are you running out of storage on your PC or laptop and you think to yourself, where are all these files coming from? What is taking up the space? So in this video, I'll show you 7 different ways to clear your storage space so you can have it back to yourself and store your personal files and folders. So let's get started. Alright, let's start with number 1, that is uninstalling apps that you don't need. So you just right click your start button on Windows 10 or 11. Click on apps and features or programs and features on Windows 10. And then you can sort by size. They'll sort by the largest application on your PC. You can see there's Forza Motorsport 7, GTA 5. All of this is taking up a lot of space. And you can scroll down, keep scrolling until you find the program that is the one that you don't need. If you know the name of the program you don't need, for me, for example, it's Golden Cheetah. I'm just going to uninstall that because I don't need it. That'll free up some space, and boom. You can do the same for any other program that is installed. Does your desktop look like this? You might see some files that are huge, just sitting on your desktop that you don't use every day. In my case, I don't use any of these files, so I'm just going to select all, hold shift on my keyboard, press delete, and that will give me the option to permanently delete them. If I just press delete, it will go to the recycle bin. So I'm just going to press yes, and it's all gone. Desktop's clear. Now you don't need to make your desktop completely clear, but try to get rid of items that are sitting on your desktop. Number 3, get rid of monster files, files that are super huge that you don't need or don't use. Now traditionally with this problem, all you have to do is just download a free program called WinDirStat, and that will scan selected hard drives or all hard drives that you have for large files, but hasn't been updated for a while now. You can see it takes super long time for a really fast SSD, which shouldn't take this long. Luckily, there is a new application. This app advertises itself as 46 times faster than WinDirStat. Find the files and folders using the most space on your hard drive, free for personal use. So I'm going to download that, and there are some supporter versions if you use it for a business, but for personal use, $0. Download installer, and then click open, install the app. I don't want a desktop shortcut, we just cleared the desktop. Hit finish, and you can hit scan. Look at that speed. Ooshki. We have a similar chart to what we have on WinDirStat, and you can see the largest files up top. Expand the viz tree, go to documents. You can see there's a virtual machine here for Mac OS Monterey that is 29.5 gigabytes. And you can even click on one of these blocks here. So if I click here, you can see that's Mac OS. This whole square is a folder, and these are the file inside. macOS Monterey ISO. This is a large file that I don't need. I can just right click here and delete. And you can see it permanently asks you to delete that file. If you want to do so, hit yes, and repeat for all the other files. Again, there will be some system files here which will be on the right side. I recommend not touching them, like page file, your Windows install will be all over here. On the left is where you should be looking for all of your files. I can just go to right click, delete, and yes. That's how you delete all the monster files from your PC. If that previous method was too complicated for you, you can use the Windows built-in tools. If you just hit start, type in disk cleanup, then select your drive, press OK, and now you can just scroll down and select everything that you need removed, so including your recycle bin, temporary files, delivery optimization, and there's an additional button here if you want to clear more files. If you click here, and now you have a few other options. So you can see we have Windows Update Cleanup that frees up additional 3.6 gigabytes, Microsoft Defender, all this memory dump. Look at that, 7 gigabytes instead of 400 megabytes with the standard disk cleanup. Just press OK, delete, and boom, you have way more free space now on your PC. Especially if you've used your PC for a while. On a new PC, you might not see this large of a download cache or cleanup size. You can see it went up from 168 to 172, and we're going to free up more space now by cleaning temporary files. Now there's a lot of places where the temporary files can live. If you go to run, type in %temp, it'll take you to the temp files where you can delete all of them by selecting all and then delete. The other place temporary files can accumulate is your browser. So open your browser that you use daily, click on the 3 dots, settings. Once you're in the settings, you click on privacy and security, Then you can see clear browsing data is right there. You can select the time period. I've selected all time. You want to go advanced and clear everything, but do not check the passwords. Your all saved passwords will be deleted if you check this. So be careful when you use the advanced feature. Just remove everything that you don't need. Browsing history, cookies, autofill. I want autofill. I just hit clear data and then I'll have more free space. The other place that the files seem to accumulate and for no reason is the downloads folder. So if I jump into my downloads folder, you can see there's a bunch of files that I only had use for once and now they're completely useless and they're pretty large in size. For example, this driver update that I downloaded for my NVIDIA GPU, 800 megabytes almost, and it's just sitting here in the downloads folder and just doing nothing. So I can just right click, delete, delete. Generally go through all of your downloads folder and delete whatever you don't need. In my experience, I've found that deleting everything is the best place to start, but you might have important documents here if you're not organized, so do check what's important here and delete everything else. Number 7, store your data in the cloud. If there is no space on your PC and if you're really struggling to delete anything, you can upload up to 15 gigabytes for free on Google Drive, 5 or 10 gigabytes on Dropbox or OneDrive depending on the cloud platform of your choice. So you can at least have that much gigabytes freed off your system. To do that, all you do is, for example, I have some documents. Here are some documents. If I want them off my PC, I would just select them. I'll open Google Chrome. I'll go to my Google Drive by going drive.google.com. and then click on new folder called the easy way. You can name it whatever you want, and I'm going to open it, and then I'm going to drag all these files, press Alt Tab on my keyboard, and leave them here. And you can see it's uploading on the bottom right corner. One of them is backed up. You can see it's quickly copying everything to the cloud. Now I can safely delete these files once this process is complete. To do that, I can just quickly go back to my folder, right click and delete. And that's the data gone from the PC, but you can always access it from here. You can just open any of these files like normal and you'll be good to go. And there you have it, guys. That's how you delete unnecessary, unwanted files with ease. And don't forget to do the last step of emptying that recycle bin once you're done with everything that is shown in the video. Anyway guys, smash that like button if this video helped you get rid of unnecessary files and get back that important storage. And consider subscribing and dinging that notification bell just down there. You can check out my other videos right up here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!